Hi, I'm here at the Ensemble Travel Conference in San Diego, and we're here with Lindsay Pearlman and Libbie Rice, co-presidents of Ensemble, and it's been a great conference so far, but we want to talk a little bit today about how travel agents in general and your members in particular are doing in terms of sales for this year and next year. In your view, what is the health of the travel agency business overall today, and your members in particular? Lindsay, start off if you could.
I appreciate it, thank you, and great to have you join us with this as well. Overall, the business is doing quite well. 2016, I think for everybody, kind of started off a little wobbly, but as we got into Q2, Q3, and Q4, things firmed up nicely. We're going to finish up into the year, and 2016 for Ensemble will actually finish as one of our strongest years in company history.
Fantastic. Now, Libbie, what are the areas of the world that are really selling well, especially for next year?
I think people are still in the concept of going for a safe destination. So you're seeing maybe a little bit of weakness in the southern Med area, and then we're seeing Iceland, Ireland is doing well, Croatia, Alaska, South Pacific, a lot of the kind of safe destinations.
But also smaller destinations, it sounds like, that are maybe not, I mean, obviously still some of the big ones, the Italy and places like that are still popular, but you mentioned things like Iceland and Croatia, which are very unusual destinations, right?
Absolutely. So, I don't know if it's a feeling of being safe or just unique in terms of the popularity of those.
Yeah, and that's all good for 2017. Now, what about the segments of the industry that are really selling well for your members right now?
I think when we look ahead to 2017, we're strong across all of the segments. Again, certain areas of the world might not be as strong, but we're seeing, within the cruise, land, hotel, all of them are up over last year.
Okay. So, yeah, but cruising in particular, you think is pretty good?
17 versus 16, absolutely.
Yeah, and how about things like river cruising?
River cruise, we are seeing an uptake versus the prior year, but I do think it's been a little bit slower than some of the other traditional cruise.
Although we had a huge expansion in that market, right?
I think that's a very fair statement, particularly a couple years ago.
Absolutely, no, and we've had a lot more boats in the river, so to speak. Now, Lindsay, where, in your view, is the travel agency profession heading in the future?
Actually, overall, I think it's going the right way as it is. Now, consumers are looking for something different. So unlike 5, 6, 10 years ago where a consumer was looking for a good beach or a good cruise and looking for direction on that, they're now coming back with specifics based on the research that they've done, and they're looking for validation of decisions. So a lot of our focus with our members is to get away from the commoditization of product and really look for value added. So you're putting the right customer in the right product at the right price. Not necessarily the cheapest price, but the best product for that value. So a lot of work has to be done, and a lot of focus is on the education of the travel professional to make sure they have the tools and resources to act in that manner on behalf of their clients.
Now, for the future, though, what do you see as the opportunities in the market and how should agents sort of position themselves in the future? What are the keys to success?
It's about professionalism. So I personally, and we've seen this statistically, don't think to be a generalist is the way to go anymore. I think if you find your passion in the area that you really love in the travel business, you focus in on that and you become that expert in that field, that will automatically bring you to the top of the heap. So I think specialization, education, really knowing more than just what the price of the product is what will lead to the success and the growth of the professional in a very financially lucrative manner.
But I think you both think there's a bright future ahead for the agency profession, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thanks very much for your insights on the travel agency profession and where sales are for next year. It's been a great conference so far, and thanks again for inviting me. And we'll look forward to more from Ensemble.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
You being here.
I'm James Schillinglaw for Insider Travel Videos.